All right, guys, Adam McCauley and with Charlie and Abdullah are outside Old Trafford. United have lost 2-1 against Manchester City. I'm fuming, to be honest. How are you feeling, Abdullah?
Frustrated, very frustrated, angry. Fortunately, I thought at times they were there for the taking, and that's a frustrating thing because when we did go attacking, we scored straight away. So why did we stop attacking? Second half, the way we conceded that goal, I think, stopped our momentum because I think we finally went for them in the second half when we noticed there was cracks.
Did you really think? Did you think that?
No, I think second half we did slightly go for them. And maybe a better approach than the first half because we sat back.
When we went 2-1 behind, there was never anything from Jose, from the sidelines, from the team, from the substitutions that suggested we actually thought we'd get back in the game.
I'm saying obviously before we conceded, I thought we looked good. It was only a few minutes, but I thought we looked in shape to try and maybe got a little bit more attacking, but we didn't. We just sat back again, and when we did get the ball, we were just trying to lump it up to Lukaku. Martial was isolated, frustrating, and we need to be setting up better in games like this. It's the derby. There's people. Look at all these people coming out of the ground. They expect better from United, and unfortunately we didn't get that. And that's a frustrating thing. Like I said, I thought when we did go for them at times, they had a few cracks in the team, and I think that's a frustrating thing. They could run away, they will run away with the league now, and we're just letting them have it. And without Pogba, I think we're nothing at times.
Charlie, I know the ref was poor today, and someone will surely mention that, but United were more poor than the ref, right?
Yeah, I'd agree. So, listen, I've come out of this game. I'm frustrated. The 2 goals we conceded, they could have been avoided. That's the worst bit as well. They could have been avoided. There were set-piece errors. It just comes down to us not being as organised. The second goal, Lukaku unfortunately lashes it across the box. But listen, when player for player, they're 10 times better than us, and that's what's killing me.
But let's see. But are they? They're not. Jose bottled it there today. He bottled it.
They are. They are. They're just so much.
Yeah, obviously. Where though? Up front, we've got enough to get at them, and we just didn't.
The thing is, we didn't have enough supply.
Southampton created more clear-cut chances at the Etihad than we did today.
Adam, listen, we did not have the supply to the attack. We missed Pogba sorely. We haven't got another creative world-class midfield playmaker. We need one. We need one so that when Pogba's out, or if this happens ever again, that we have a fighting chance, because we didn't look like we did. And it's killing me because I'm trying to think of something positive to say, and I can't find anything. They're now 11 points ahead. I can't find anything. If they're not going to lose 4 games this year, there's not a chance that they are.
I'd like to say that from if I was a neutral, I'd say the title's not over because it's too long to go. But are City going to lose 4 games more than we do?
Listen to me, exactly. We've got to capitalise on that as well. If they were going to lose 4 games, they'd have lost against Southampton, West Ham, they'd have lost against us today, and they'd have dropped another point somewhere else in the mix. They're just pulling out too many victories at so difficult times, and it's so frustrating.
Any positives today?
Nothing there. Listen, I can only think of one little one. Jesse Lingard ran every single blade of grass today. I was gutted when he took him off. I think he should have took Martial off because he looked like he was doing nothing today. He looked disinterested, and that's unfortunate because Tony Martial was the only one I really thought with the ability to unlock that defence, and he did not turn up today.
You mentioned the strikers look disinterested. But if I was a striker, I wouldn't be interested if we were playing like this.
Yeah, before I come down to the game, I was with my mates in a car, and I said, I think Martial, Rashford, he was talking about the creativity in midfield, and I agree with him there. There was no one that was going to get the ball, and there was no pass and go. There was no pass and move. I think Herrera one time got the ball, he knocks it into Rashford. Rashford's more of a direct player sometimes. He thinks I just want to get the ball and run straight at the defender. Martial has the same thing. There was no one pulling back the ball and having him pass and move and then creating for the likes of Lukaku. And Lukaku today, the thing is with Lukaku, his hold-up play sometimes good. His touch has frustrated me a lot in games. And then he's got to back that chance, obviously, at the end, Edison, with the great saves. And unfortunately, like I said, they do have better quality in terms of the pass and goal, pass and move around the side to create for the likes of Jesus and Aguero. But yeah, maybe it's obviously selection, and we didn't go for them, and we should have gone for them from the first minute to the last minute, and that's what United's about. Fortunately, we didn't do that, and when there are cracks in the side, when we went for them, we got the goal. So when we know that we can score the goal, why didn't we continue? Why didn't we attack? Why didn't we straight away bring Zlatan on in the second half? Because they had Fernandinho in defence for a bit, and I think Lukaku had him on lax for a bit. He was putting the ball down more. Imagine having Zlatan next to Lukaku there. Thought changes coming in at wrong times, and fortunately they're running away with the league now. And the worst part about this, because I think we've improved. I actually think we've improved in the past few seasons. A lot of people will come out of here frustrated, but the really frustrating part about it. They're just hitting their best, and we're doing really well right now. But there's got to be a bit of improvement. So we can't keep relying on Pogba being in the side. Pogba, the one creating. We can't just revolve our team around Pogba all the time. We know he's good, but
Go on, Charlie, wrap it up for me.
Listen, Lukaku has to finish that chance at the end, and I don't know what he's talking about. But the frustrating bit is, and why we're all frustrated, we know we could have beat them today. We know if Pogba was there, we know if we would have put 1 or 2 chances away, we know we could have beat them today. We played poor, and that was the worst bit to see. It's a Manchester derby, show some passion.
Cheers, man.